I am gonna come home.
I get so lonely. I can't let. And scene. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. As you know, I am sipping a nice, I don't know what to call this glass. It's not a flute, but it doesn't matter because you know what I'm drinking. It's champagne and it's Bel Air and it's crisp, okay? There has been some disturbing things going on in the news this week. Sit back, relax, grab a cup with me, and let's get into this hot, boiling, piping tea. Oh, y'all, let me not even start there. Let me start with, let me start with the most shocking news of the week. Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian is having a baby via surrogate with Tristan Thompson. When I saw this come across on my Twitter feed, I just was like, wow. After all of this, and then, you know, there's so many blogs and articles like, well, they were planning this before he had the baby with Marley. It doesn't matter, Khloe. I just don't even know what to say at this point. I really don't even know what to say at this point about Khloe Kardashian. You know, you just bought that beautiful house. We watched you on the show, the new show on Hulu, Kardashians. It's such a good show. I love that you bought the home next to your mom and you wanted to do the down payment yourself because you knew Tristan wasn't worth a half cent. Jesus Christ. And then, after all the cheatations, the slutations, the flyouts, the hotels, the going to my birthday, going to this girl's house after you threw my birthday party, you decide to have another baby with this man. You wanted that boy and you got him. So congratulations, Khloe Kardashian. I don't know what else to say to you at this point. Like, thoughts and prayers. God, I can't get over that. Really can't get over that. Drake. What's going on? Shake your warrior. Drake, what's happening? I heard that you were detained in Sweden. Now people are declining those allegations. They knew they weren't arresting him. It could have been anything. That's why they quickly were like, oh no, he probably was. They probably did pull him, you know, to the side, no cuffs.
I'll put it like this, he was detained.
He was detained. He wasn't arrested. I definitely don't see handcuffs. What were they saying he did though to be detained?
They said that he had some marijuana on him.
All right, let us F around and find out. But end up like Brittany Griner overseas with drugs. Like, y'all better cut that. Y'all better get it together. Like, I don't know, you know, figure out what the laws are before you leave.
Really arrested him, though. Like,
yeah.
Just imagine that. And then just think about what would happen next. Just think about it.
They're not arresting Drake. It's Drake. Like, it's not Gunna or Young Thug we're talking
Drake
about.
will come home before Britney.
For sure. I definitely do think he would. Speaking of arrests, what is going on in Atlanta? The lady, I don't even know her name, the black lady that we've seen, what is she? The DA. Okay, thank you. The DA, we keep seeing her. She just recently spoke up to the press saying that they are working on several other crimes and gangs that are based in Atlanta. Gossip, is it Gossip with the City? Gossip with the T? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're ghost. I don't know what to tell you. Gossip in the T posted the list of gangs. One of them was Lil Baby's affiliation. And who was the other one in the list? Lil Baby and somebody else. In Gossip in the City's list, she said it was Lil Baby's gang and somebody else's gang. Another rapper in Atlanta. It's up for y'all. It's up. It's up. Like, what? Jada, get the coins now. He might be going down.
Why do you think she paid it back?
Oh. Jada, we know you didn't leave them. I mean, those birthdays and Mother's Day be looking too good over there, girl. We know you wasn't going nowhere, but I don't know what's going on with the state of hip hop and these men really running these, whatever they're doing. I don't know, shootings, allegedly killings, allegedly drugs. It's messy. Like, you would think at one point when have acclimated so much success that you wouldn't be doing that, and that just feels, it's weird. It's getting weird over there. Did you hear they're coming out with the Amy Winehouse biopic?
Yep. And did you know who's in the lead?
Who's in the lead?
The chick from Glee.
No. Hold on, one second. There is no way in hell that Lea Michele is going to be cast as this role. There is no, I mean, call me a non-believer. Call me a non-believer. Lea Michele, I don't want to talk about the girl. She's talented. But in her realm of talent, it's giving Broadway. It's giving theater. It's giving maybe a little commercial. That's what I'm saying. Amy Winehouse, it's gonna take somebody with grit. It's her life was not Disney. It was not Glee. It wasn't it wasn't, tutus and twirls. It was hard life and her feelings and her music. And I want to see somebody new. They're even talking about Lady Gaga. Too old. Sorry. Get the Botox, get the filler. I want to see somebody fresh.
She looks and embodies that.
Gaga?
Yeah. Like, even the joint with Bradley Cooper was a really good movie.
Tore me, A Star Is Born, tore me into pieces. Was crying, I couldn't breathe. I was crying at the end like, oh my God. She did that. The song, the music, my favorite scene was when
Bradley Cooper with a plaque.
My favorite scene was when he whisked her away and her friend was like, is this real? They're getting on the jet, and it just all felt so real. Like we were just going along the ride with her. And then the ending, how she was putting so many things on pause in her career for Bradley, and oh my God. The movie was good. I do think Lady Gaga would eat up this role. However, I definitely don't want to see Lea Michele, and I also want somebody new. I want a fresh face. I don't know. She's out there. I know there's a larger nosed, aspirational, you know what I mean? Like Gabby Sidibe. Like think about, she was meant for that role. Like there is somebody out there. It's not Lea Michele. Wouldn't even be mad if they cast Gaga, but I do want somebody fresh. But I definitely don't
if you
want to see Lea.
Film, like the best drama.
Yeah.
It's Gaga.
Yeah, Gaga's gonna give it. She's gonna give it for sure. Like I said, I wouldn't be mad at that, but I definitely don't want to see Lea Michele up there. I don't. Did you watch Young Miami's interview with Kevin Gates? Yeah, I can't say anything further about that. I just, like a light bulb just shot off in my mind randomly.
You're so entertaining.
Yeah, that's an acquired taste right there. I couldn't handle it. I don't know. I didn't know what he was saying half the time. Kudos to Drika and whoever else is managing his penis and his lifestyle. That he was just really saying some wild stuff. I was like, okay. Like the clip of Nene, it's getting weird. It's getting weird. I don't know. But I don't want to kink shame. You're into what you're into. I'm not a kink shamer. You live your life. But boy, that was an eye-opening interview. For sure. Shout out to Carisha Please, getting these mega viral moments. That's what she's there for anyway. She's there for the viral moment. Okay, let's get into it. Because this is going to tie into what I have to say about wealthy men in power. I watched the Victoria's Secret documentary. 3 episodes. And I want to preface what I'm saying with, I used to work there for 5 years.
What question? Was it good first?
Was it good? Yes. Okay. I loved working there. I love the connections I had with my managers. I'm still friends with some of them to this day, and I feel like that was such a huge part of my life. Like, I was going to college full time, and I was full time at Victoria's Secret. I've held many job titles there. I was a bra specialist. I was a sales specialist. I was a beauty supervisor. I was a holiday supervisor. I was a keyhole. Like, I was there for so long, and to just sit back and watch the documentary, I came home from work on Friday, cut the TV on, and wow. I first want to say Les Wexner, what an interesting man. What a very interesting man. I felt like he was hiding a lot, that he was embarrassed and ashamed of a lot of things that he might have not let us know publicly. But I remember being at Victoria's Secret, and they're telling you that brand story about Victoria, and my store manager when I first got hired was British. So if you know the story of Victoria, you're like it was just so sold to me. And you see him in the little new hire, you know, join the little, you know, I'm talking about the little thing. And I'm like, wow, Les Wexner, and we got to use our discounted all the Express, you know, like all his stores. And I don't know. So just to see, and the documentary is on Hulu, by the way, if you haven't seen it, just to see Hulu. Did they have the shows? Isn't that their tagline? Hulu has the shows. Like, I don't even, how many times have I sat before you and said that they've had it? We're talking okay, I just had to go on a tangent. They have everything. Like, that is crazy. Like, they have everything I'm in love with right now. So back to the documentary. When they start talking about Jeffrey Epstein and just the hold he had on him and his financial, and it was just like, wow. Because I was working at Victoria's Secret probably at one of the highest points of their career. We were getting commission, like we were balling. My commission checks were like $4,000. You know what I mean? Like, it was real. So it was just really unsettling to me to see that just because you're a wealthy man, you can get away with so much dishonesty, and I just can't believe the things that he was allotting Jeffrey to do, buying jets, flying women, like literally trafficking women. Like, that is crazy. So that brings me to say, Ricky Martin in the press this week for dating, allegedly enslaving his 21-year-old nephew. There's an active court case going on right now. He made a vague statement saying he can't speak on the details, but he is innocent. Are you, Ricky? I mean, living La Vida Loca for real, Ricky. This is crazy. When I think about that and Jeffrey Epstein, and then Bill Clinton was on those planes. You know, when you think about how Prince Andrew, when you think about how deep rooted this sick community go, you know what I'm saying? It's disgusting.
Giselle got 20 years, but guess what?
Right.
None of the people on the
Giselle, Ghislaine Maxwell got 20 years, but who were they trafficking these girls to? There were so many politicians and wealthy men, and especially wealthy white men and men of stature and men of power doing God knows what on Pedophile Island. If you've seen Filthy Rich, the Jeffrey Epstein documentary on Netflix, wig blown back, I'm gagged. Yes, I heard about the massage thing, and Law & Order did like a little, episode on it. But to hear the links of what was going on at that home, at his multiple homes, it's disgusting. Ricky Martin, I don't know what to believe. I really don't. In this day and age, I really don't. And when I first heard that he did that, I immediately thought about him on Oprah when he came out and had this big show and sick.
When they said the dungeon part, it reminded me of R. Kelly. I was like, oh.
Sick. Like, we have watched these men that we have placed on pedestals for whatever reason, for their talent, for their money, for their looks. We're talking Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Trey Songz, not convicted, but he has had so many allegations against, like, when you think about how deep seated and rooted in evil that is, I can't believe I was excited to work for Victoria's Secret when I really think about it. And Les Wexner, I hope when you pass that your soul rests easy, because you are holding on to some things, honey. You are holding on to some things and we don't know what's going on, but you know where the bodies are buried. And Ricky Martin, disgusting. I just can't believe this. Ricky Martin holding a what? I cannot wait to hear what comes from this. I cannot. I'm just like, whoa. The documentaries, if they have a surviving Ricky Martin, I can't. If they ever come out with something like that, I'm gonna be like, wow. Like, what are y'all doing?
Got too much money, man.
Got too much money, too much time, too much drugs. Please, hold your kids tight. That's all I can say. Hold your kids at night. God, I need some new show recommendations also, by the way. Please let me know what y'all are watching.
We've been watching what, Old Man?
I've been watching Old Man. I've been watching Murders in the Building, Stephen Martin Short, Selena Gomez. I can't. Hulu, y'all, you sign me, Hulu. Jesus Christ, they have the shows. Like, when I tell you they have the shows, they have the shows. They're airing your stuff on cable. Forget the cable. Watch it next day on Hulu. Watch it next day on Hulu. Please give me some show recommendations in the comments. I would really appreciate it. And let me know what you guys want to see from me. Do you want to see more of these? Do you want to see more of my family on here? I have been alone these past couple episodes, so maybe we'll have a guest with us next week. I love you guys. I thank y'all for watching, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.